I want to talk about the difference between money and currency. Money, right, to me at least, right, because has a historical reference of money for over 5,000 plus years, right, is gold, right? The reason why it's money, there's several reasons why, is because it's a long-term store of value. It has value since the beginning, since we began using it as money. Uh, its value is relative to everything else. It's fungible, it's divisible, and we don't need it for anything else. Uh, if somebody hoards this, it's not the end of the world, right? Uh, so and there's other reasons why this is money, but it is the real money. It's the real McCoy. Now there is a difference. You can pay people with this stuff. There's a problem behind paying people with this money, is because once you try to get to large transactions, it's very difficult to transfer this gold, large amounts of gold coin, without a huge cost. Also, local transactions, because this is a dense storage of wealth. It has a lot of wealth, this 1 ounce, and so a smaller amounts of gold is very difficult to transfer. It's very difficult to split up, and it costs more. And also, it's inconvenient, right, to use gold. And for example, we are a global society, and you want to pay somebody that's halfway around the world, you've got to ship them your gold, wait for them to receive the gold before they ship you the product. That creates another problem of delays in shipment. Now, currency solves a lot of those problems, right? Because currency is not the gold. It's actually, currency is something that's a valueless item that is a derivative of the gold and silver. It can be, right? Like for example, when we had our dollars and our currency backed by gold, the dollar itself, the paper dollar, paper notes, these things, wasn't the gold. It was a derivative. The value of these dollars were derived from the gold. It was a derivative. The paper itself has no value, right? It's the gold that had the value, right? So that's the difference. That's the difference between a currency and money. Okay? It's a valueless item that makes it easy to transact. Okay? It's easier to transact with this than with gold. Now, Bitcoins is a different kind of currency. It has the easy transactional ability of this, but it also has the value built into it in and of itself. Its value comes from the fact that it cannot be duplicated. It cannot be, counterfeited and mistrusted, but it can't be abused by governments and politicians. They can't do anything about it. It's physically impossible for it to change without it being something different altogether. So that's the difference. This is why I like it, because I don't want to go back to this currency derivative, because I'm guaranteed, because 100% of the time in history, this has been separated from the gold, and then they just print more and more and more and more. and it never stops. And there's never been a historical example where they stopped printing and creating these derivatives, and they lose value. And this is why I like bitcoins. And I mean, it's not a really complicated concept, right? It's like I don't understand how people don't get it. Right? It's that simple, right? If you don't understand, please explain it to me. I mean, I don't get it.